best and brightest fifth graders from 17 Rock Hill Elementary schools embark on a journey that will tap into their academic abilities and require them to overcome many great obstacles. There will be questions about all the tough topics in the realm of science.
Scientific method for 20.
In this experiment, plant A was given water only. Plant B was given water. Children's school.
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis is correct.
One by one, these teams will be put up to the challenge and pushed to their limits. Some will triumph, while others will exit gracefully. In the end, only one team will reach the final destination to be crowned as the Elementary Science Bowl champion. Welcome to Rock Hill School's Elementary Science Bowl.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Eckert and I'll be your host for today's Science Bowl. This is Rock Hill School's 4th annual Science Bowl and we are so excited to have these two teams here today joining us. On my right we have Old Pointe Elementary and on my left we have Northside Elementary, and both teams have had to win at least one competition to get here to this point today. So they've had a very successful journey so far, and out of this game we'll have one winner, all right? So to my right, we are going to introduce our contestants. On the outside is Caleb King. In the middle, the captain for Old Pointe is Angelo Muttuck. And right here is Hunter Truesdale. All right, to my left from Northside Elementary, Lua Yusefian. In the middle, we have our captain, Nate Husser. And then Nick Stewart is also here joining us. All right, guys, before we look at the categories on the board today, let's just make sure our buzzers are working. Red team, can you confirm that they're blinking? You don't need to press the button, but just make sure they're blinking. They should be good to go. All right, green team, you too? All right, everything looks great. So our categories, we have 5 categories today. The first is black and white things. Second is miscellaneous science. Third grade standards. Fourth is 4th grade standards. And 5th would be 3-letter words. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start that. Do we know who won the coin toss? Okay, Northside, looks like you won the coin toss. So Nate, you get to go ahead and choose the first question from the board.
3-letter words for 50, please.
All right, 3-letter words for 50. The majority of the elements on this periodic table are metals. Mercury is a liquid metal and bromine is a liquid non-metal. What classification are all of the elements in the far right column? Old Pointe.
Noble gases.
It's got to be a 3-letter word, unfortunately, so Northside, that gives you a chance. Oh, change your answer. You get a chance to change your answer. What's the 3-letter word that would fit as an answer? Okay, time's up. Unfortunately, Northside, that gives you 10 seconds. You have a chance to steal this question. What classification are all of the elements in the far right column of the periodic table?
Gas.
That's it, gas. Very close, but it had to be a 3-letter word. Make sure you're aware of what category the question came from. All right, so Northside, that means you get to choose the next question.
Black and white things for 40, please.
Black and white things for 40. This animal has a special gland that it uses to spray a smelly substance on potential predators. What kind of adaptation is this behavior? What kind of adaptation is this behavior? Anyone? Northside?
Self-defense.
We will take it. Self-defense or defense, it's a behavioral adaptation. Very good. All right, Northside, you get to choose the next question.
4th grade science for 30, please.
All right, 4th grade science for 30. What bodily structure are all of the organisms in the picture below missing? Old Pointe.
A spine.
That's right, a spine or backbone. Very good. All right, Old Pointe, you get to choose the next one.
3rd grade science 50.
All right, let's see. Usually we think of acceleration as speeding up or slowing down. What other change in motion is considered acceleration? Old Pointe?
The change of movement.
Okay, moving in a circle, will we accept that? No. Okay, wasn't quite it. Unfortunately, we were more looking for changing direction, moving in a circle, all right? Okay, Old Point, go ahead and choose the next one.
Miscellaneous science 50.
All right, miscellaneous science for 50. Let's see. In 2013, this animal, the great white shark, was added to the endangered species list. One reason there are so few of these animals is due to a food the Chinese enjoy. What kind of food is made from the great white shark? Okay, unfortunately, Northside, you buzzed in a little too early, but you do get a chance to answer, just not for points.
I'm sorry, I thought you were finished.
That's okay. Talking to the mic, do you have an answer?
Shark fin soup.
That would be it, shark fin soup. All right, just be super careful about that. I know it's tough. I know you've got that answer burning inside of you, but just wait as long as you can. All right. Old Point, go ahead and choose the next one from the board.
Fourth grade science 50.
Fourth grade science for 50. Most food chains and food webs do not show organisms that ultimately break down dead organic matter, although these organisms are very important. What is the classification of these organisms? Old Point?
Decomposers.
That's right, they're decomposers. All right, choose another.
Black and white things 50.
All right, black and white things for 50. In what order of mammals do lemurs belong? Old Point?
Marsupials.
That's not what we needed. There's actually another answer we're looking for today. Northside, that gives you 10 seconds to steal. In what order of mammals do lemurs belong? Okay, we need an answer. Okay, unfortunately we are out of time, but we were looking for primates. Primates. All right, Old Point, choose another.
Miscellaneous science 40.
All right, miscellaneous science for 40. The name of this device is the Curiosity rover. In August 2012, this vehicle landed on the fourth planet in the solar system to study it and determine if it is suitable for life. What planet is being studied? Old Point.
Mars.
That's it, Mars. Very good. All right, another one.
3-letter words 30.
3-letter words, 30. In this picture, a both physical change and a chemical change are taking place. What material is undergoing a physical change? Old Point?
Wax.
That's it, wax. All right, another one, Old Point.
Third grade science 40.
Okay. The soil in the picture is made up of decayed parts of once living organisms. It can be best described as dark, soft, and very crumbly. What type of soil is this? Old Point? I need an answer. Okay, unfortunately they didn't have an answer, which means Northside, you have 10 seconds. You can steal the points.
Fertile.
No, it's not fertile, although it is humus. Humus soil. All right, go ahead, Northside, or I'm sorry, Old Point, choose the next question.
3-letter words 40.
All right. Water vapor in the air has a tendency to condense on the cool blades of grass in the early morning. What do we call this moisture? Old Point?
Dew.
Dew. That's right. Very good. Right, next question.
Fourth grade science 40.
Okay. What property of light is demonstrated in the diagram? Old Point.
Reflection.
Can you repeat that?
Reflection.
Is that what you said the first time? Is that what you said the first time? Okay. Yes, I thought I misheard you, but you're right. Reflection is the correct answer. All right, go ahead. Another one, Old Point.
Miscellaneous science 30.
All right. This large object has been circling the Earth conducting experiments for more than 10 years. It is the joint effort of NASA and several other countries. What is it? Old Point?
The International Space Station.
That's it. Very good. The International Space Station. All right, another one, Old Point.
Third grade science 30.
Okay, third grade science for 30. Describe the change in matter taking place in the diagram. Be sure to say blank is changing to blank. Old Point.
Liquid is changing to a gas.
That is it. Liquid is changing to gas. Very good. All right, guys, we are about halfway through our board, so congratulations making it this far. Our judges are going to get our scores together, but before they do, I want you to think about, why do you like your school? What is it about your school that you just love, okay? You're here representing them today, so this is a very big job you have here. So starting with Caleb, tell us what about your school do you like? Why do you like it?
I like my school because it has a very safe and comfortable environment.
Very safe and comfortable. I love to hear that. That's wonderful. What about you, Angelo?
Well, the teachers are very kind, but they're not too kind where they're not afraid to punish the students who aren't doing the right thing.
That's right. That makes a good
perfect
teacher, doesn't
kind.
it? Very good. Good balance. All right, Hunter, what about you?
I like my school because it has tons of super awesome teachers, and my coach is just one of many.
Oh, how sweet. Okay, Northside, Lua, let's start with you.
My favorite part about my school is the arts.
The arts. Very good. All right, so you're an art girl and a science girl.
Yes.
Cool. All right, Nate, what about you? Why do you like your school?
My favorite part of school is science because the reason I like my school so much is our science classes because we do so many investigation and hands-on experiments.
Yeah, that's the best kind of learning, isn't it? Very good. What about you, Nick?
I like my school because it's the school of the arts.
Do you do arts as well? Cool. Multi-talented people here. I love it. All right, our scores, here's an update. We have Old Point in the lead with 290 points. Northside has 90, okay? So we're halfway through. Game's not over yet, so give it your all, both teams. All right, Old Point, go ahead and choose the next question. Let's get back to our board.
Black and white things 30.
Okay, black and white things. This is an orca, also known as a killer whale. This animal is a mammal. It must exit the water several times each day. Why must it exit the water? Old Point.
Because it needs to breathe air since it has lungs.
Very good. It has to breathe air. Cannot breathe underwater. All right?
3-letter words 20.
3-letter words for 20. The animal in the picture are all mammals. Mammals produce live young. They do not lay eggs. They feed their young from mammary glands. In addition, mammals have hair or blank, which helps them to stay warm. Old Point.
Fur.
Fur is it. Very good. All right, another one, Old Point.
4th grade science 20.
Okay, 4th grade science for 20. Study the diagram. What word do we use to describe the Earth's location at different positions around the sun? Old Point.
Seasons.
Not seasons. Unfortunately, we're looking for a different answer, which means Northside, you have 10 seconds to steal. What word do we use to describe the Earth's location at different positions around the sun? You have 5 seconds. Okay, unfortunately, we're out of time. The answer was revolution. That'd be a revolution. All right, Old Point, choose the next question.
3rd grade science 20.
All right, 3rd grade science for 20. There are several factors that affect sound. Which string on this homemade guitar will most likely produce the sound with the highest pitch? Old Point.
1, because it's the shortest string and it's thin.
Okay, very good. String 1 would have the highest pitch. All right, next one.
Miscellaneous science 20.
All right, looks like we're going in a pattern here. Study the picture. Of which larger constellations are the Big Dipper and Little Dipper apart? Old Point.
Ursa Major and Ursa Minor.
Very good. We were looking for both of those answers, Ursa Major and Ursa Minor. Very good. All right, next one.
Black and white things 20.
The zebra and the horse are very close relatives. The zebra stripes are a blank because the stripes make it difficult for predators to focus on a single one of them to attack. Old Point.
Adaptation.
That's it. Very good. All right, looks like we only have 10-point questions left. Where would you like to go, Old Point?
Black and white things, 10.
Right, black and white things for 10. This animal is not extinct, but its numbers have decreased to dangerous levels. What word do we use to describe this condition? Old Point?
Endangered.
That would be it. Endangered species. Very good. Next question.
3-letter words, 10.
3-letter words for 10. What characteristic of a tree can we learn by counting its rings? Old Point?
Age.
That's it. Age. Very good. All right, next one.
4th grade science, 10.
Which object listed below, when placed in the gap labeled X in the diagram, will serve as a conductor to complete the circuit? Wait, here's your options. Plastic strip, cotton string, iron nail, or leather bracket. Northside.
Iron nail.
That would be it. Very good, the iron nail. All right, Northside, you get to choose the next question. We're down to 2.
3rd grade science, please.
All right. Look at the comparison of the grasshopper's life cycle to the life cycle of the mealworm beetle. The beetle grows from egg to larva, then pupa to adult. The grasshopper emerges from eggs as miniature adults called blank. Okay, unfortunately, that was a little early, which means you get to answer, Old Point, but it just won't be for points.
Nymphs.
That's right, nymphs. All right, let's be careful about that. Last question on the board, okay? We'll go with miscellaneous science for 10. What is the name of the chemical that makes sodas fizzy and is exhaled by animals? Old Point.
Carbon dioxide.
That is it, carbon dioxide or CO2. All right, well, as our judge is finishing up wrapping the scores, we have 2 fabulous teams who've done a great job today. We'll be back after a quick commercial break.
Another child will drop out of high school.
Drop out.
Gone.
Lost.
Our system
Is failing our children.
Our kids
too many kids
aren't getting the quality education
they deserve.
too many kids.
Are losing their future.
Way too many kids.
We have got to make a change.
Now.
Now.
Right now.
We have to change.
Let's build a system
Where every child,
Gets a great education.
Every child.
Every child.
no matter their zip code,
No matter their income.
No matter their race.
no matter what,
Every child.
Let's give parents the power.
To choose the very best school for their child.
The power.
power for every child. Join us. It's time to help every family.
It's time to help every child.
Every child.
It's time
It's time.
It's time.
for educational choice.
The next time you look up at the night sky, just think. Each point of light is a sun, and likely has orbiting planets. In fact, astronomers searching one small sliver of the sky have found nearly 1,000 worlds so far. We're surrounded by solar systems. And as we learn more about the universe around us, NASA is developing capabilities on Earth and in space to send astronauts further into our solar system than ever before, to an asteroid, Mars, and beyond. To follow the journey as NASA expands human presence beyond Earth, visit nasa.gov.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in for our show. We do have a question for you viewers at home. The question is, in art class, we studied the primary colors of pigment. What are the primary colors of light? And if you have an answer, go ahead and email it to rhsdsciencebowl@gmail.com so we know that you're participating in your own kind of way. All right, so I am proud to announce that Northside with 100 points is our runner-up today, but it placed them 3rd in our overall tournament. So very good job. You guys have a lot to be proud of. Our captain, Nate, is going to introduce his coaches and other teammates. Speak into the mic, bud.
This is Audrey Edmonds, Shiloh Williams. Our 2 coaches are Miss Lewis and Miss Abbott.
And you guys did a great job. Thanks for joining us. All right, our winners today are Old Pointe with a total of 430 points, which means they'll be back for our next show for the championship round. So they're in the running for either first or second place. So go ahead, Angelo, and introduce your coach and other teammates. Speak into the mic.
To my far right is Caleb King, Rochelle Anderson, Hunter Truesdale, Landon Kimbrell, and our coach, Mrs. Percival.
All right, so everyone's done a great job. Thank you guys so much for participating. You have a lot to be proud of. That's our show for today. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Kelly Pugh and Associate Superintendent of Instruction and Accountability, Dr. Harriet Jarowski, Jill Pappas, Executive Director of Elementary Education, Kim Massey, our Science Instructional Specialist, and our great crew here at SCE TV. This would not be possible without them. Thank you for watching, and be sure to tune in for the next Science Bowl.